Hello, lords and ladies of the second grade court. Queen Taylor here with another game craft activity for you. So this one is called Knucklebones or Five Stones. And it says Knucklebones, also known as Five Stones, was a common game in the Middle Ages. It was often played with small animal bones, but could also be played with small stones. So I have some little rocks here, some small stones. Okay. Let's see, you might be more familiar with jacks, a simple game played with a rubber ball, which came along hundreds of years later. So you might know a rubber ball and those little things that look like little X's that you toss up, and those are called jacks. So what you will need for this activity is you either need some rocks, some small little rocks or stones, for example, or if you would like to, you could use clay, model magic, or Play-Doh. So we have some model magic here. It's kind of like Play-Doh. If you have some clay, you could also make some Play-Doh. It's a way to make Play-Doh with flour and stuff. I haven't tried it, but you could definitely do that. Okay, so clay, model magic, or Play-Doh, or 10 or so small flat rocks about the size of a nickel. So kind of smallish little rocks. And you can find those anywhere outside. All right, so let me scoot down here a bit. Okay, so if you are using clay, model magic, or Play-Doh, use grape-sized chunks. So I have a little chunk here of model magic that I've ripped off and made into a little grape-sized ball. Okay, so we're going to shape them to be like little dog bones. So what you do is you kind of squish them out and kind of squish the middle. You kind of push your finger in on the side there, and then the other like so, and you shape them to be kind of like little doggy bones, like a little doggy biscuit. Okay, sort of like that. Isn't that cute? There's my little dog bone. Okay, so you're going to I think you make about 10 of these, right? 10 or so. And for the best results, you should make these little bones and then let them dry. So you could kind of set them overnight to dry. Let's see, and how you play. And if you don't have any clay or model magic, you can just use some little rocks or stones, and you can see the picture there. And I have a few here. Okay, so if you want to use clay, model magic, you can make it beforehand and then let them dry. If you don't have them, you can just use little rocks or stones. So what you do is you drop 9 of the bones onto the floor or table. So again, if you're using little bones, you can put 9 of them on the table. If you're using little rocks, just put some of them on the table. If you had 9 of them, that would be fine. You might have more or less, that's fine. So then what you do is you take the 10th one, and I'm going to use this one. So you take one and you gently toss it into the air. And as you're tossing this one into the air, as it's up in the air, you're going to try to take one from the table. So gently toss the remaining bone into the air, pick up another bone, and then catch the tossed one before it hits the ground. So, let's see, I'm not sure if you can see this in my little... I'm going to try to throw this up, grab another one that I have on my table here on the desk, some rocks there. I'm going to try to throw this up, grab another one, and then catch this one. Are you ready? Go, Miss Taylor. Here we go. I'm going to throw it up. Nope. Okay. So my rocks dropped, my bone dropped as I was trying to pick up another one. So then I believe, let's see, I would lose my turn, and then the next person would try it. Let's see, if you can't catch so I'm on step 4. If you can't catch the bone you tossed, or if you touch any other bones that you aren't picking up, your turn is over. So as I'm tossing this up, I'm only supposed to touch one other bone and try to catch the other one. But my bone or my stone dropped. So now it wouldn't be my turn, it would be the next person's turn. Okay, so we're going to repeat tossing a bone and picking up a bone until you make a mistake or you've picked up all the bones. So let's pretend that Miss Taylor was able to throw this up in the air, woo, pick up one of these and then catch it again. Now I have two, so I kind of get to keep that rock. And then I can try it again, and I can throw this up in the air. Try it again. Oh, I did it! And now I have two rocks. Okay, I'm going to kind of set this one aside. So I think I'm always just throwing one into the air. I should mention, you might want to ask your parents before playing this game. It would be good to be played outside because you're throwing little rocks or stones up into the air. But you're going to keep doing that. Whoops. Until until you either make a mistake and then it's the next person's turn, or you try to keep going, and then whoever ends up with the most stones wins. Now, we have a picture down here. It says another challenge, would be to hold the bone in your hand. So the bone, or if you're using rocks, that's fine too. And you just gently toss it into the air and catch it on the back of your hand. So this would be kind of a challenge for you. Put it, well, actually you throw it and then you try to catch it on the back of your hand. Oop, fell off. Oop, fell off. It's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I did it. Okay, so I caught my little bone. We could throw it up again and try to catch it. Oops. Okay, so you're just kind of throwing it up, trying to see if you can catch it. Oops. Okay, so that is another challenge for you. It says, then if you do it, if you're able to successfully do that, then you can try with two bones. So if I were to try this and and then I need to practice. Miss Taylor needs to practice. Okay. So, and then the person who catches the most bones wins. So again, kind of just a fun little game to play Knucklebones or Five Stones. Again, if you want to make some little bones out of clay, Play-Doh, or Model Magic. It's kind of fun to make these little bones and then to try to catch them on your hand. Or if you don't feel like making any Play-Doh or clay bones or whatever, just get some little rocks outside, and then you can try the game where you throw one. Try one more time. No, almost. Try it again. Wait, no. I throw it and then I try to pick one up. So I throw, pick it up. Ooh, oh, not quite. Okay, so I need to keep practicing, but this is a fun game from the Middle Ages. Again, it's called Knucklebones or Five Stones, so give it a try. Goodbye, scholars, lords and ladies.